this is complete negligence. The top of my finger might have to be amputated. Went to a nail salon and I got my nails done. A couple days later, my finger had actually gotten extremely swollen and painful. I couldn't move my finger was stuck.
She realized she had no choice but to go to the ER.
He was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep you overnight and I'm gonna put you on some antibiotics and see how you do tomorrow. The antibiotic wasn't working. There was like a bubble in the front of my finger here, and he was like, we're gonna make an incision and we're gonna drain it and clean it. After that procedure, they put me back on the antibiotic and, you know, monitored me for another night. Next day come around, they come and look. I'm still very much in pain. It's still very much inflamed. He was like, you know what, I don't like how this looks. I'm taking you to surgery. You're going to the OR.
At this point, they still thought they could save her finger.
They wound up removing my nail. They wound up making multiple incisions on the back of my middle finger. The infection was like in my nail, but I guess so much time had passed, it actually had traveled down my finger. They let me go home on antibiotics. One of the most traumatic parts of that surgery was that they left my incisions open and had to pack them with like some type of gauze to actually keep my wounds open, so that if there was still infection that they had missed by any chance, that it could come out through the packing strips, and the wound being open, it'll just come out. And that had to be changed multiple times a day. So they were taking it out my wound. I'm freshly out of surgery. They're taking my packings out, putting new ones in, and I'm very much in pain.
The doctors hoped they had solved the issue, but it'd soon become clear that was not the case.
I had a post-op appointment that following week, and then the doctor, he evaluated my finger some more, and he was like, I'm admitting you again. They was afraid that there might have still been some infection in there, and this time it was very aggressive. It was very angry that we were trying to get rid of it.
After more failed procedures, the doctor has to have a difficult conversation with her.
The doctor, after he did all that, I'm like, all right, like, patch me up so I can go. And he looks at me and he's like, did the other doctor talk to you about maybe having to amputate the tip of your finger? Amputate? So I'm completely taken back by this. I instantly started crying because I'm a woman that is about my looks. Like, I love to feel confident and pretty, and I like to get my nails and I like to get my hair done. And when he told me that, my confidence instantly was shot. Doctor's like, we can save most of your finger if everything keeps going how it's going. And the body basically, it's something called auto amputation, where the body will sort of like separate the dead part, and I could save most of my finger that way.
And now, a week since being discharged again, she is grateful for the choice that was made.
We're aiming for the auto amputation, kind of let my body do its thing. I could have lost my hand, it could have spread, I could have lost my arm, so I was really grateful for that.